Well, well, well. Here we are in Louisiana. I buried the body, I went to the bathroom, and I washed my hands. I wonder what new and exciting people will meet here. I wonder if I'll kill them.
Well, Julia, here we are. La Rue Fromage.
Wow.
Spent many happy summers here as a child. Me, Jerry, Jason.
You know, I've been here.
You're right.
No, I didn't know that you knew I knew.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I recognize it. I was here as a child.
In this very tent?
In this very, very, very tent.
We came here often. This is where we trained. It's
I must have seen you.
You're kidding.
I must have seen you as a little boy.
You used to be a little boy?
That would have made my life a lot less complicated if I had. Oh well.
Well, look at who we got here, huh? Ain't that little Jordan all grown up now?
Henri!
Yeah, that's right, Henri.
It's so good to see you.
It's so good to see you. How long has it been? How many decades?
Well, it's been at least 10 years.
Well, hello! Is
Janine!
Jordan! Oh, Shantae, my little boy!
It's so good to see you.
You know, I got some pudding on the stove,
you
cooking
do?
up onion pudding.
You wouldn't happen to have any of that fried chicken?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that brings back a memory.
Oh, we got fried chicken right here. Okay, we got dark meat, light meat.
Is that Renee?
It is!
Everyone, this is Julia.
Oh, Julia, oh, Shantae.
This is Jerry's widow.
Julia, you look familiar. When you was a little girl, did you come here?
I did. I was just telling Jordan. Happy memories of this tent.
This was Janine's circus act. She never forgot a face.
Oh, that's right. I could tell a face from 50 yards.
I could tell a face from 100 yards.
Oh, yes, indeed. Not a face to blindness. He had a face of blindness.
Jordan, how have you been ever since that accident? Where, you know, you accidentally let your brother go?
That was Jerry.
That was Jerry, Henri.
No, I'm pretty sure it was you. I saw you from 100 yards away. You were supposed to go. Jerry was supposed to go, but then you went. And then I think Jerry was a little bit he was really afraid then. And, you know, you got to wait. You got one of those special talents to manipulate people's minds.
No, Henri, I believe you're very mistaken.
Oh, I don't think Henri.
I was fired out of the cannon. Anyway, listen. We've come to you in a bit of trouble. Jerry's been murdered.
Oh.
Murdered?
And they think I did it. My own mother thinks I did it.
Oh, Lordy.
We need a safe place to stay.
But just to be clear, his widow doesn't think he did it. I know he's innocent.
This is Jerry's wife, Julia. You can trust her. She knows. Listen, you know Jerry and I, well, we didn't get along very well as children, but I would never harm him.
Now listen. We got 2 cots. Empty cots. In the tent, down below. You could sleep in the cots. But
In the
not
downstairs tent?
in the downstairs tent.
Yeah, of course.
This is Louisiana. We dig deep.
I know.
Hey, Jordan, why don't you show us that famous trick that got everybody all roused up like
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
Hey,
you can do it. You still got it.
You remember the name of the trick?
Yeah, it was the Dookie Bood.
Dookie Boo.
Dookie Bood. Dookie Bood. Hey, Dookie Bood. Dookie Bood. There it is. There. All the way to the top. fried chicken.
My favorite.
Take the dog meat.
Oh, a thigh, just like I always used to eat as a kid.
Yeah, just the way Jerry used to eat, too.
And Renee, you still got it. Thank you so much. Listen, we're being followed. If anyone comes around asking, I'm sure we can trust you to keep us safe.
Of course. Well, I'll always protect you. Too bad I couldn't help your brother, though.
Henri, you're...
Chase.
You're Henri.
I'm talking about Jason. But I'm Henri.
Henri, that's you? I didn't recognize you.
It's Henri. Renee.
You're right. These people are rather odd.
They are. They're oddities. But they're lovely and trustworthy. And Henri, after Father died, well, you were like a father figure to all of us those many years when you were the ringmaster of our circus.
I'll tell you something.
Yes, Jenny?
Henri still got it in his feet. He still got that circus act in his feet.
Well, I think it's only fair.
Yep.
Oh, you want to do the... How about we do a duet?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to sit here with you.
Let's do the
We'll see,
hook.
perhaps the
down
master...
here.
Let's do the hook and tango.
Perhaps the student has become the teacher.
The hook and tango.
Okay.
All right, we need a beat or something. All right, can you get it?
And sweeping, 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 and fried chicken double.
Oh, yeah. Don't let that chicken slip from your finger.
Ha-ha! You know, if you ever decide to come back... What's going on?
The grease dripping off my fingers.
Get him a napkin, Henri. Get him a napkin.
Oh, got him there. It's okay. It's okay. It's just been a long day. We've been on the run for a while. Julia, let's head to the downstairs tent.
Oh, I see you with your brother's wife now that he's dead. Just be careful.
You sleep in separate cots now.
Respect the dead.
Of course.
Because they might have a way to come in your dreams, don't you?
These Bayou folk, they're in tune with otherworldliness.
And they go hot and cold real quick, don't they?
They certainly do. Well, then, if you don't mind, I need to retire. I'm quite exhausted.
I'm going to go out and get some fresh air.
Okay.
I'll be back in the tent, but
Julia, please, watch your back. Be careful. They're still chasing us, those people, and my mother.
no,
Promise me you'll be careful.
I'll be very careful.
Good night.
Good night.
Marge?
Detective Jensen.
I think I found a way out of the tunnel.
Okay, I can't see anything.
Yeah.
Oh, is that you?
I'm right here. I'm right here, Marge. Here, take my hand. Follow me.
I'm feeling something very strong and hard.
It's me. You left me behind.
Oh, good.
Mrs. Kincaid, there appears to be a fork in the cave ahead. Perhaps we should split up. You should head in that direction over there, way over there. We shall go this way.
Well, all right. I trust that you know best. I'm going to head off in that fork, you call it. I can't see where I'm going.
Soon. I'm glad to be alone with you.
Marge. Oh,
You look so handsome in this light.
yes, there appears to be a little hole in the wall filtering light upon you.
There you are.
Marge. Why, this reminds me of when I murdered your husband.
He wasn't my husband yet.
You're soon to be. Oh,
You know what that means. You don't mind if I sit on this sewer pipe, do you?
no, I don't. Just looking through that hole right through this cave reminded me of the hole in his body. And I looked right through it, and there on the dresser was a picture of your smiling face. And I just looked through that orifice of a bullet hole that I shot through him, and I looked at your face, and all I could think of was that I avenged you.
You did it for me, didn't you?
I did it for us, Marge.
I love you.
Marge, I love you too. But I have some bad news.
What is it?
Well, I got away with all those past murders of my clients off my goodwill as a former police officer, but I'm afraid that my goodwill has run dry. The judge has told me if I kill one more person, why, that's strike 3, or technically strike 17, and I'm out.
So don't kill anyone then.
But, why, when I have this gun in my hand, I just see every man as your husband. I just want to start blasting.
Don't. Next time you feel that you want to kill somebody, just look in my eyes and see the love. And think of our future together. You could finally make an honest woman out of me.
I need to, Marge.
I'm almost past my childbearing years as it is.
26. Well, oh no. It looks like Mrs. Kincaid is just falling down. We should go save
Go
her.
help her.
Yeah. After you.
Hey, Jordan. Don't worry. You're dreaming.
Jerry. You're dead.
I am.
I'm sorry, Jerry. I'm sorry how we ended things.
So am I.
I shouldn't have been competing with you so much for Mother's affection. The way she played us off each other all our lives. So withholding. That if you could do anything to gain her favor, it was like the heavens opened up and shined upon you.
I always looked up to you, Jerry. Jordan. This is your dream. You gotta make me say the right name.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not you, isn't it? I always looked up to you, Jordan. And I was jealous of you. So jealous. And I looked up so high for so long, I couldn't see my own true self. And I blamed you for it.
Jerry, that day of the accident, it was my idea to have fried chicken for lunch. And I was supposed to catch Jason. We were both supposed to catch him. But when he fell, and you went into shock, when you couldn't express yourself, but only in free-form writing, I let you believe that it was all your fault. I'm sorry.
Looks like you have to forgive yourself, because I'm dead.
You can't imagine how many nights I'd see you blank stare up in the night, candlelit only, writing, and then I'd see on the page you describing so eloquently what happened that day. Jordan didn't catch Jason, and I'd tear up the pages, and I'd bury them.
You did.
And I never got a chance to apologize. And now you're dead.
Why don't you give your dead brother a hug?
Oh, my hands. They shined with grease.
See you in the future. Or the past.
Don't leave, Jerry, don't leave! Jerry! Jerry! Jerry!
Gordon!
Jerry! Jerry!
Wake up!
Jerry!
Wake up! You were having a nightmare. You were calling Jerry's name.
Oh, yes, I was.
And you were saying that it's true. You're the one who let Jason go.
It was my fault. Julia, it was my fault.
But it was an accident.
It was. It
You
was.
have to forgive yourself.
We were just kids. We shouldn't have been up on trapezes and being fired out of cannons with no net.
You're right. And what kind of good parent lets their child eat fried food? It wasn't your fault. It
Julia.
was your mother's fault.
That's right. Julia, what happened that night? When Jerry was stabbed, you were in the room. Did you see anything, hear anything? I think I'll be haunted by this until I avenge him.
It's the weirdest thing. I was waiting for Jerry in the bedroom, and suddenly I was overtaken with sleep. Well, I had some milk, but
Milk? You never drink milk. You hate milk.
I do hate it, but that Nathan Bates guy said I should drink it, so I did.
Julia, there's
Yes?
something I know about you, much to my brother's chagrin, is that you're quite a light sleeper.
I know.
You never slept through anything before. You would have woken at the first sign of struggle. Could it be poisoned milk?
I hadn't thought of that, but yes. Yes, as soon as I had a sip of that awful milk, I started to get sleepy, and I must have slept through the whole murder.
I think Nathan must know something about this.
I don't trust that man.
I only saw him by the guest book as I walked past, but he gave me the oddest look. And I don't think he washes his hands after he goes to the bathroom.
Are you saying that you think he may be involved in Jerry's murder, or just that he knows something?
I think he must at least know something, and at worst he might be involved.
We need to find him.
Yes, detective, my name is Nathan Bates. I was the motel owner where the murder took place. Then I came down here to Louisiana because I have important information that I have to give you, and I discovered that you were on the case.
Yes, well, Nathan, it's quite odd that you had me meet you in this cemetery.
Yes. I wanted a place where we could be alone, so I could impress upon you the importance of finding this villainous murderer who stained my motel with the blood of murder. It seems like when you find that man, justice would be too good for him, and you should kill him.
Now, Nathan, I don't know what you've heard about me, but I'm a changed man. I've fallen in love, you see? Do you mind if I push myself about this gravestone?
Well, how wonderful for you that you've fallen in love, but surely that you won't allow that to prevent you from killing a murderer. I mean, after all, we can't let him actually be found by the police and undergo any type of trial in which any real facts might come out.
Nathan, have you ever been in love?
No.
Well, then you don't know what it feels like.
Oh.
But when you're sitting on a sewer pipe in a dark cave,
That I've done.
same cave, I suppose, the one off the cape.
Yes.
Nice cave. Well, when you're sitting on a sewer pipe across from a beautiful woman, promising her that you won't indiscriminately shoot your 17th person to death, it means something, Nathan.
So if there was no woman to make that promise to, you'd kill him?
I wouldn't even dare to think about that if I didn't have Marge in my life. Why, if I didn't have her, then I'd have no reason to not unload my gun. No, look at all these graves. Each one of these could be a man who I shot. I couldn't do it, Nathan.
And where is this Marge now?
Why, she's off at Rue de Fromage.
Is that an arrogant cheese?
I think it's a cheese street where circus goers go practice, and I sent her ahead to scout for random teeth.
Are the two of you staying in any sort of lodging where she might go when she's finished her errands?
I think she's procured a tent for the two of us on the second underground level. Oh, and once we get in that tent, deep in the darkness again, oh, magical things will happen, Nathan.
Yes. Well, I wish you well.
Nathan, I want you to take this. This is my gun. Promise me that you won't let me use it.
I couldn't do that. This is something you have to overcome on your own.
You're right. You're a smart man.
Well, goodbye.
How do I get out here? Thank you, Henri, for hosting us here at La Rue
Of course.
Fromage.
Anything for you.
But we've got to get back to the Bates Motel. We think that the hotelier might have had something to do with Jerry's death.
Well, we'll go right away.
No. You're needed here. I've got Julia preparing the speedboat.
All right.
Did anyone come round here asking for me?
As a matter of fact, yes.
What is she doing here?
She came.
Jordan,
Mother?
you must turn yourself in. You must admit your guilt.
Mother, I'm not guilty.
I saw you with that knife. Jordan.
I know what it looked like, Mom. I know.
Yes.
And I know that you think that all of your sons are just flawed. But that's only because we grew up into men. Well, two of us did. With minds of our own. We couldn't just be your dancing little monkeys.
Jordan.
That's why you wanted a monkey, isn't it? To replace us. How dare you? Someone you could dress up in little outfits and watch swing from trapeze to trapeze like when we were kids.
Stop it now.
Tell me I'm wrong. Look me in my eyes and tell me I'm wrong.